Hello everybody, my name is Deb, and I want to welcome you to another episode of Just for Deb's RV Transport Adventures. I am currently in Wakarusa, Indiana. Yesterday, I came back from Chichester, New Hampshire, got into Elkhart, Indiana, just about dark to pick up this unit. It's a 31 foot little unit. The drive went well. The drive was beautiful. Oh, if you follow me on Instagram, you see I posted some photos from Bath, New York. I'd been wanting to stop there ever since the last time I'd driven through there on the interstate, and I'm like, oh my goodness, this place is gorgeous. And I was talking with my husband on the phone, and I went, I'm going to take the exit. I'm going to drive through the town. So I did. And got myself some Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee and way too old breakfast burritos, but yeah. And then I wanted to get a picture by the river, and I share my location with my husband on Google Maps. So he's like my navigator, and he goes, well, just stay on this highway and then it's going to cross the river and blah blah blah. So I did, and it was gorgeous, and I took pictures. And then because it's Sunday, I was our Christian meetings, they do them with Zoom, but my phone heats up really bad when I try to use Google Maps and Zoom at the same time. So I just called in and I just listened in, and that was really nice. I got to listen to that going down the road. Then I got in, like I said, late. It was almost dark when I went to hook this unit, and I was almost all out of time also, because it was pert near a 10-hour drive from, where was I? Nicholas, New York, where I started, something like that. So I knew I didn't have much time. After I got hooked to this, I didn't have much driving time. I logged in and left, knowing I had 1 hour of driving time left. And there was lots of parking lots in Elkhart, Indiana, that I could have stopped at. But I just felt weird and creepy stopping there, because it's kind of an RV transport hub, and I didn't know how they'd feel about RVs parked all over their town. So I headed on down, and I had no idea where I was at. I mean, I didn't know where I was at. I didn't know where I was going. I just knew I had an hour of driving. And what should happen? But I see a city limit sign for Wakarusa. And I went, oh, I know where I'm at. Apparently I was pretty tired last night. I'm like, I don't know where I'm at. So I whipped into this little convenience store, which I didn't know they close at night. But come 6:30 in the morning, this place is hopping. Well, the only thing I was able to do is use their bathrooms. They have a McDonald's attached to it, and I was going to get Chloe and I some breakfast. But the lobby is closed, and I can't go through a drive-thru with this unit. And since the convenience store just opened, everything on the grill is frozen or whatever. So here in a bit, I'm going to log in, and I'm going to head on down the road, and I'll see if I can find something else. I can snack on crackers or something if I need to. I've got crackers in the truck. No. Just wanted to give you that update. It's probably a little longer than I wanted it to be, but hey, I had a lot going on yesterday, and I just wanted to share it with you. So, on to Hamilton, Ohio. It's a 4.5, 5-hour drive. I will call the customer in a minute, because probably around 8 or 9. Probably 9, I don't know. They require an appointment, and I'll call them and say, hey, I'm coming in today. It should be okay. It normally is. They're normally pretty good. I haven't had any terribly crusty customers. They've been good. Okay. that's it for the update this morning. I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to check fuel prices and things like that, and check my social networking feeds and all that good stuff. So I will see you guys on down the road. Hey everybody, I just had to share this with you. Just goes to show you there's still good people out there. I just left Carrollton, Kentucky. I was in the mood for some wings. It's my husband's fault. He put the idea in my head yesterday. And I'm heading home from Hamilton, Ohio area. And I knew there was a KFC in Carrollton, so I whipped in there. They're having drive-through, I'm in the drive-through, they're having technical difficulties, and they'll be right with me, and there's a car in front of me. It takes forever. And while I'm waiting, a truck driver pulls in. He works for Bennett Trucking. I'm throwing that out there. And he's got one of those pilot cars on the back of his truck. So they do oversized loads of some sort. And he tries to go into the restaurant, and they've got the door locked. And nothing will push my buttons faster than a truck driver who cannot get food because they won't let him walk up to the drive-thru. And I was going to wait and see if they were going to send him away or not. Because if they were going to send him away, I was going to drive up there or I was going to get the driver's attention and say, I'll get whatever you need, because I was next in line. So the car in front of me leaves, and I can tell that they're going to let the driver walk in or walk up to the window to order. So he orders. I don't think anything of it. And he points back towards my direction. But when I look in the mirror, there's another truck with a car on the back, like they're running together. So I just figured he was ordering for the two of them. So I waited. He gets his stuff, and he starts walking past my truck, and he stops at my window. And I rolled my window down. He says, "Thank you very much. I appreciate you letting me get in line," because there was a line behind me. And he says, "I took care of your food for you." And I'm like, "You did not have to do that." And I thanked him. And I wanted to share that. Bennett Trucking. So if this driver ever watches this video, you know who you are. Thank you very much. But I think it's just the irony of the whole thing was I was getting ready to pay for his food, and he paid for mine. So that was really, really cool. And I just had to share that with you. So thank you for letting me share that with you. Well, all right, everybody. This is going to be an update and the final part of the episode. Final part of the... Yeah, words are hard. Wow. Anyway, I'll be ending the episode after this little snippet. I'm currently in Elizabethtown, Kentucky. Yesterday, yeah, I was supposed to deliver in Hamilton, Ohio. Turns out the customer that I was delivering at actually moved down the road 5 miles to, I don't know, I want to say Taylorsville, but that's probably not right. I'll put it here where it's actually at. We've been doing some spring cleaning, as you can see. We had the pressure washer out, getting some stuff taken care of. We're going to be going glamping here at the end of the month, and just want to get the coach all ready to go. It's outside of the building. Yay! But anyway, enough about the personal stuff. So on my way back to home, which that came about because my traffic manager and I had been emailing back and forth, and she's like, there ain't no load, you might as well go home. There ain't no point in sitting up here in the Indiana area. You could be sitting here for several days. And it was only like, I don't know, couple 3 hours to drive home from where I was at. And I'm like, okay, I'll go home. So I went home. And as you know, from my Carrollton experience, I was pretty happy and excited about that. So what happened after I left Carrollton, I was traveling on Interstate 71, heading south toward Louisville. And I had almost gotten into Louisville when a semi, out of the corner of my eye, I see a semi tractor passing me. And he honks his horn. So I happen to look over, and it's the driver for Bennett Trucking that had bought my food at KFC. So I honked back, and sure enough, that other truck that I had spotted in my mirror, they were traveling together. And so I followed them all the way through Louisville and down Interstate 65 right up until I took my exit that I take on Joe Prather Highway to get home. But it was really cool, and I wanted to share that with you because I'm like, I remembered what I looked like, what my truck looked like, but it was awesome. It's just that, I don't know, it's just a private little moment, just a shared experience. Okay, so wanted to share that with you. I am home for days off. Forced days off. I really wanted to work, but there ain't nothing happening, so come home and get some things taken care of. Things kind of fell through with my husband on the job that he's supposed to be working on, so he decided that he was going to come home and do some pressure washing. Well, I'm going to take advantage of that, so I'm getting out all the rugs and everything so we can get everything cleaned up. There's nothing like clean stuff. Looks like he's taking the refrigerator out of my outdoor kitchen. I don't know what he's doing, but I think we've been needing to relocate that at any rate. Okay. I think that's it for this show. I think I've gotten you all updated on everything that's going on. It is good to be home. The weather's finally turned. It's getting nicer. Yay. So, yeah, at this point, I'm just going to say goodbye to everybody. Thank you very much for watching. It'd be super awesome if you subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to share and like. And I've heard something about the ringing the bell, and apparently that's so that you get notifications like for the next time I post a video. I don't know. I hear a lot of the YouTubers go and ring the bell, whatever that means. I guess it means something important. So ring the bell? Okay, yeah. Okay. Thank you guys, and we'll see you on the next episode.